Whether your New Year's resolution was to get off the couch and burn some of those Christmas calories, or you're a gym bunny looking to get some tech into your daily routine, chances are you've had your eye on a fitness tracker. Brands such as Jawbone, Nike, Fitbit and Samsung all have devices, as well as new entries from the likes of Microsoft and Garmin. But how do they compare? Here's what we think are the top trackers out now. The Jawbone Up 24 has no built-in display, making it one of the lightest wearables available at only 20 grams. Sporting a comfortable, soft exterior, the Up 24 syncs step and sleep data to a smartphone app where all your biometric data is displayed clearly and colourfully across a range of graphs and charts. The Up 24 can also remind you to get up in the morning, as well as set personalised goals, for example to get more sleep or to drink more water daily. A follow-up to the Up 24 called the Jawbone Up 3 is being developed, though it's recently been delayed. Unfortunately, Fitbit's previous device, the Force, was recalled due to causing skin irritation, but it was among the best step and calorie burning counters available. Thankfully though, it's back, minus the rashes, as Fitbit Charge, and it has the same OLED display, metrics and form factor. There are some new additions too, the texturised rubber design, slightly easier to buckle clasp and caller ID functionality. Alternatively, the Fitbit Charge HR adds a heart rate monitor at an increased price, but most people will be satisfied with the Charge's basic metrics and syncing. An oldie but a goodie, the Nike FuelBand SE was announced way back in November 2013, but it's still one of the most stylish and effective fitness trackers to ever come out. Sporting a hard plastic band, the FuelBand SE is small and discreet, if a bit stiff, and the dot matrix LED display is easy to read and lights up with rainbow colours whenever you've accomplished your goals. It gamifies your health too, with fuel points awarded for every completed workout. It's easy to check against your fuel point target, as well as total calories burned and steps taken. Beyond traditional exercises like running, you can also set the FuelBand SE to quantify activities like yoga and bowling. Basis was one of the first companies to track heart rate, perspiration and even skin temperature. While it has since introduced an all-new Peak smartwatch, it's still a bit of a mess, which is why we've included the older generation, the Carbon Steel smartwatch. One of its best features is that it can tell when you start exercising completely on its own. This smartwatch will intuitively start tracking your activity whenever you start a run, set off on a long trek or take a nap, then record all the data as soon as you finish. It's pretty seamless compared to most trackers where you have to press a button to mark the beginning and end of a session. Samsung has introduced plenty of smartwatches into the wearable world, and it now has a fitness tracker with the Gear Fit. Despite a much more band-shaped design, the Gear Fit still carries over many of the same features from Samsung smartwatches, including a beautiful AMOLED display and notifications. Of course, as a fitness tracker, the Gear Fit is also equipped with an accelerometer and gyroscope to track your movements. Unfortunately, it also comes with a very finicky heart rate sensor that picks up some rather unreliable data. It's not perfect, but the Samsung Gear Fit is one of the few wearables that toes the line between activity tracking and the best smartwatch features. On the opposite side of the spectrum to the Samsung Gear Fit is the Garmin VivoFit fitness tracker. It doesn't do notifications, nor does it have GPS or a light-up screen. In fact, you won't even need to plug it in at night because the VivoFit comes with a battery rated to last an entire year. For the most part, it does little more than act as a digital watch with a pedometer that counts your steps to estimate how many calories you've burned. There's also a red line on the screen to remind you to get up and active when it's full, and some very basic sleep tracking. Simplicity is the VivoFit's strength, and its affordable price makes this a perfect way to get into fitness trackers. While most wearables can often look like cheap digital watches or wrist-mounted computers, the Misfit Flash is a bit more stylish and fashioned as a piece of jewellery. On first impressions, the Flash doesn't even look like an electronic device. However, underneath the plastic face there's a set of LEDs that light up to show the time. It also contains sensors for activity and sleep tracking, a 6-month battery, and is entirely waterproof. We've yet to fully review the Flash, but given it's packing the same internals as the Shine, it should be another great device from Misfit, and is affordable too. If you thought the Basis Carbon Steel had a lot of sensors, wait until you get a load of the Microsoft Band. It has a whopping 10 biometric sensors, an optical heart rate sensor, 3-axis accelerometer, gyroscope, GPS, ambient light sensor, skin temperature sensor, UV sensor, capacitive sensor, microphone and a galvanic skin response sensor. Microsoft is pulling out all the stops for its inaugural wearable, with Cortana integration on Windows Phone 8.1 devices, but users will also be able to pair the device and get notifications from both Android and iOS devices. The Samsung Gear S probably wins the award for being the biggest smartwatch, and knock it for its excessive size, but the Gear S is one of the first self-sufficient wearables thanks to its built-in cellular radio. Add the built-in GPS, and this is one of the very few smartwatches that makes it possible to go on a run and leave the smartphone at home. The standalone smartwatch comes with the S Health app and a Nike Plus running app that work quite well when coupled with its 7 sensors. The Fitbit Surge is by far the biggest wearable Fitbit has ever made. It comes with a new watch-shaped design, a runner-friendly GPS feature, and heart rate monitor. The Surge also brings a few smartwatch features, such as notifications for caller ID and SMS messages. Overall, the Surge looks to be a beefed-up version of the Fitbit Flex and its successor, the Fitbit Charge. These are our top picks of fitness trackers available right now, but we're also keeping a close eye on the Apple Watch due for release in early 2015. Though it may be classified as a smartwatch, the heart rate sensor, accelerometer and Sport Edition make this one to watch. What's your favourite fitness tracker? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech news, reviews and features.